Hello, this is Home 7 and I've come by to share something small, and today I want us to see the things that COVID taught us, or the things that COVID has taught me. I have numbered them from 1 to 10. What did COVID teach you? What did COVID teach me? Or after COVID, what have we learned? So the first one is you can do anything other than what you went to school for. I know people have gone to school, people have done degrees, people have even gone as far as masters, PhD in their careers. For example, I went to school, I did human resource, I've done a professional course on the same, but during COVID, I had to learn a skill. Not even one, not even two, but just for this, I will share the skill I learned. I learned online how to do hair. I learned how to install sister locks. And I thank God for COVID because it tuned some part of us that was sleeping. Yeah, I know most of my friends who've done other things other than what they were employed to do. People have gone to side hustles. Others have even turned their side hustles into main hustles. Something different from what you went to school for. We need not to be rigid. In case you find something to do that you know can bring food on the table, you can always do it. Yeah, whatever you find to do it with all your heart. Yeah, and you will reap from it. So that is the first thing that COVID has taught me. The second thing is learn a skill. If you are employed, if you are not employed, you need to have something you can do with your own hands. A skill may be even your talent. Some people have gone even online and shared music where people watch and they get maybe followers, something like that. Other than what you went to school to do, there's a skill which you can learn maybe even from someone else. Like doing hair, you can learn from someone, and you can even end up going to school. You can learn even some mechanical job from some place. You can learn how to make food. Different things you can learn other than your career. You need to have something on the side that you can say, now I like this, let me do this. I like when it comes to introductions. You need to exhaust yourself on introduction. You can introduce yourself as in, I am Joanne. I went to school, I did a degree in human resource. I do hair. That is me. I have a skill, this is what I do. Introducing myself, maybe I do sister locks. I sing as a passion. That is what I like doing. Okay, you exhaust yourself by introducing yourself all round, starting from your education to your talent. Third thing, learn to save. COVID has really taught us, if not me, how to save. Saving does not mean money alone. You can minimize on what you are using, and you can also forego some things. There are things we've learned that you can do without. Maybe if you are going to work, and you are going to a place where you can walk, other than paying transport to your workplace, you can take that opportunity to exercise yourself, walk to work. Nothing other than cooking food and being left with leftovers to throw away. Measure the amount of food that you are cooking, at least so that when you eat, you finish the food. You can also decide on the other way around to do batch cooking. Maybe you cook for a whole month and you freeze the food. You only pull from the freezer whatever you want to eat. Yes, we have learned how to save. in terms of money, you need to put aside something small. Don't only consume everything for today. Throw something into tomorrow so that it can help you in one way or another. The other thing COVID has taught us, or me, that is number 4. You can make money even without investing any capital. You can choose to advertise what other people have and put your margin of profit there and earn from it. It's not a must you have capital so that you can stock things to sell. You can go even online, get people who have products, or go down to the shops or to the stores, get whatever people have, agree with them, you advertise. If they are selling at something, let me take an example of a spoon. If someone is selling a spoon at 100 shillings, you take the spoon, you take the photo of the spoon, go online, advertise it at 200 shillings only. Sell the spoon at 200. You need transport maybe to go to where the spoon is so that you can get the product for the customer. Take your transport from it, maybe 50 shillings or 60. Take the 40 from the 200 and put it aside. You can save it. Of course, you will not go only for the spoon. Maybe you'll go for other products so that you can get income without having your own products. The 5th thing that COVID taught us: everyone, including yourself, is a call away. Yes, you can decide to call yourself. Everyone is a call away. You know, people went into isolation. You could not visit anyone anyhowly. And other than that, even before, we know that people have moved from their homes, from their families, just to get to places, maybe in town, to work. People have left their rural areas. They've left their parents back there, their siblings, even your friends. There are those ones who are away from you. You need to keep in touch just by a call. It has been made possible even for those ones who are abroad. You can call them. It's not expensive nowadays. WhatsApp is there. There's Facebook call. You can call them. There's no excuse that maybe I don't have credit. Even credit, there are offers that are there. You can get credit and call your friends even locally. I know there are hard times when people are so busy, people are looking for money, people are trying to find time even for their own families. But friends and families who are far away, who are in isolation, they are just a call away. Yes, even yourself. Sometimes you can get busy for your own. You can be very busy. You need to get time for yourself. Sit down, collect yourself, do an accountability of yourself, maybe in terms of what you had planned to do, what you have done, what you are yet to do. Number 6, something that COVID has taught us, or something that COVID has taught me: you can be alone and be okay. Yes, you can be in isolation and be okay. Sometimes you have to be in isolation to be okay. Yes, that is the time others go into depression. Do not allow yourself to go into depression because of being isolated from your family and friends. Other than COVID, many things have isolated us. But you need to find something to do. That is when now you will up your skill. That is when you will do something that maybe you've been postponing for long. Pull that piano, dust it, start playing that piano. Pull that guitar, start playing music. You can even decide to record and share with your friends who are away from you. Book, even if it's a soft copy, and read it. Yes, being alone is good. Yes, you can be alone and be okay. As you engage yourself, do something. Don't drown into depression even when you are in isolation. Even the children, for those ones who have children like me, engage the children. Do not allow them to be idle. You know what an idle mind is. It's not a good thing. Just engage your children. Make sure that they are busy. And also, it's a good time. Time alone with God. You can find time alone and speak to your God. Number 7, something that COVID has taught us. COVID has taught us that systems do work. If you do not know systems work, this is the time that you've known that there are systems that have been put in place, and now is the time to know that they do work. I know many people, many organizations had to make their employees work from home. It was good for those ones who were already practicing on using the systems, and it was a challenge for those ones who were not used to using systems, because work had to go on. There are those ones also who were replaced by the systems. People lost their jobs and systems were put in place. So it's a high time you up your career. You need to be at par with technology. I know technology changes so fast. We need to go back to school, even if it means going back online, getting a class or a school online, and upgrading ourselves so that we can move with technology. Systems do work. They can be put in place and they can work very well with us. But if we are not ready to work with the system, systems are going to replace us. Number 8, what COVID has taught us. COVID has taught me salvation is personal. Yes, we were in COVID times. All churches were closed. All public places were closed. Many places where people do gather together to worship, even in homes. We were in hard times. And if you're really not serious with your salvation, it is a hard time. And it's a high time to know that salvation is personal. Not a church will save you, no religion will save you. It's you to work on your own salvation. Yeah, I know people used to do church online, play some music at home, and even worship and pray. But something that I really learned, that if you are not serious with yourself, with God, you're going to lose it. So it really reminded me that I need to do it on my own. At least there are those people who have families, they could share time, read Bible together as a family. I pity those ones who live alone. It was a hard time, but it is well. But let us know that salvation is very personal. Number 9, what COVID taught us, what COVID taught me, to exercise. Yes, exercise is good. So find a way how to work out, and not only to lose weight on working out, but also to gain some strength. At least the weight you see, there are other things inside us that we need to exercise that are not seen. And we can only do that maybe by exercising. Maybe for the lungs, we need to do some cardio so that we can breathe well. We need to tighten our tummies, lose some extra fat from the tummies. Exercise is good. I know people have subscribed to gym, and others are working out on their own at home. I decided to go and work out in a gym, not only to lose weight, but also to gain some strength for myself. walking is also a good exercise. You can decide to take a walk. You can decide to run. Maybe find a good place where you can run. Yes, exercise is even good for your skin. That sweat is very good. It cleanses your skin. We learn a lot from exercise other than going physical. Psychologically, mentally, it's good for us. So let's take time and exercise. My last thing, but not the least, number 10, you need a healthy living. Healthy living is all round. Having healthy friends, of course not physically. You need to do away with toxic friends who are not good for you. Their influence is not good. It's time to do away with toxic friends. You need friends who are of benefit to you, not for the things they have, but even for the character that they have. There's also healthy eating, not only food, but also get healthy portions for yourself. Just lead a healthy lifestyle. There are things that we really learned that we could not have learned. I can say we learned the hard way. Fresh air is very important. You need to get out and breathe fresh air. You need to get out maybe from the usual town where it's polluted and breathe some fresh air, maybe somewhere outside town. Yes, it's a good thing. Supplement where there's need in terms of food, and also talk to people, listen to people, isolate yourself when there's need, and also, yes, just exercise. Healthy living. Do not forget to have a healthy relationship also. Isolate if need be. Rest. Listen to your body. Push yourself where need be by exercising. But if you feel like you're tired, rest. Don't forget to submit yourself to the Maker, the Creator. He's the one who has all of us in His hands. He knows what is good for us. And if we submit ourselves to Him, He will do the best for us. Thank you. God bless you. Subscribe for more. Thank you.